Would you hail a car if you knew it had safety defects? Chances are you already have. 7 on Your Side found an alarming number of taxis, Ubers, Lyfts, and other vehicles for hire are failing to correct recalls. 7 on Your Side investigative reporter Danielle Lee went behind the scenes to see what is and what is not being done about it. Danielle?
Diana, New York City has a strict 200-point inspection process for most anyone who wants to pick up passengers. But we found one thing they aren't exactly looking for: safety recalls that go unaddressed.
Forget the New York minute. This happens about 12 times every New York second. And of those 12 people to hail a ride, at least 2 are likely to hop into a car with an outstanding recall.
Oh, nice. That's good to know.
Taxi driver Sari didn't seem to care when we explained a defect in his car could cause his doors to fly open while driving.
I don't have any problem on this.
I realize that you're not having trouble driving it, but the federal government says that there is a safety recall on this car. See, recall incomplete.
Saeed also unapologetic about the defective steering wheel in his car.
Don't you think it's a safety concern?
No.
And this Uber driver, not shy, he'd opted to ignore a recall alert.
It does have an open recall.
Yes.
With help from Carfax, we checked the city's list of more than 100,000 licensed vehicles for hire against a national recall database and found close to 1 in 5 had an outstanding recall. That includes yellow cabs, Ubers, Lyfts, Vias, black cars, and just about any other ride you might hail in the city. Among the issues, we found cars with sticky gas pedals that could cause deadly accidental acceleration, and those Takata airbags that can explode, causing injury and death.
Yeah, that's not good.
Whoever the regulatory body is needs to improve their performance, hopefully.
The federal government requires vehicle manufacturers to notify owners about safety recalls and correct the issue for free. But there's no requirement that owners comply, and some drivers admit they don't want the hassle.
The faster we can get the passenger, so it's better for us.
While New York does put these vehicles through extensive inspections, they don't check for outstanding recalls. And we wanted to know why.
Today, with this volume, it is difficult for us.
Mira Zoshi is in charge of the Taxi and Limousine Commission, and she promised us the city is trying to close this safety loophole.
We have a good idea of how to get it done. It's a matter of getting those pieces together in a way that we can get it done efficiently.
But until that happens, New Yorkers, you've been warned.
I hope I'm not getting in one of those.
We hope so too, Pratik. Fingers crossed that car is recall-free.
The city couldn't tell me exactly how long it would be before they routinely check for recalls. Interestingly, we did find a lower rate of recalls in yellow cabs than in other vehicles for hire.